event, when we first started it, I would say was struggling to sit up. It had no sponsor, it had no identity, it barely had parents actually. It was like a little orphan that kind of we picked up, and I think it needed a lot of nurturing and a lot of attention. I love nurturing, especially starting from a seed, something really small, and seeing something grow. Well, I guess it's the same as our event. It's been going since 1986, and this year will be the 28th Amashova.
Back in '95, it was known as a pros-only race. The Amashova as we know it today is so different though. It's for everyone, from the pros all the way to the amateurs and kids. This has always been a hotly contested race. Always comes down to the line. Never once has there been a one-man breakaway. It's always been tight, tough racing, blood, sweat and tears. And this year, it's going to be no different.
The 2014 Amashova was joined by Tsogo, the well-known hotel group, who showed their commitment to road cycling by becoming the naming sponsor of this historic Durban event. Now in its 28th year, the Tsogo Amashova continues to grow its numbers, positioning itself for the biggest event in the 28-year history.
It's just one of the highlights on the pro calendar. So the guys have always known as obviously this, the August, and obviously 94.7 are the big ones to actually try and pull off as a major pro.
The Suncoast Boardwalk was up early on Saturday before race day, with registration and a cycle expo hosted on the casino premises.
With the strong sponsorship that we've got, strong support that we've got from the city, the strong entries that we've got from the cyclists, if you're not here, you are missing out.
Saturday morning also marked the return of the popular mini Shova, a chance for kids to experience the open road and have a bit of fun.
Well, I think this morning obviously kicked off with the mini Shova, having all the little kiddies out there riding their bikes. I think it was awesome to see, and having some of the pros to be part of it, I think always adds to it, and hopefully we get some champions arising from that little event. I think the more racing we have like that, circuit racing is a lot safer. And maybe we can set an example, and hopefully all these rides can start to have these kiddies races, because that's kind of the future for cycling. And it's just nice to see the moms and dads actually running out there. I think the dads are probably all fast asleep in the afternoon because it was quite a far run, but the kids seemed to enjoy it, so it was nice to see. Yeah, look, my riders battled at the kiddies race today. They said their legs are up now and they've had a good sleep, and they should be good for the Amashova. So.
Every kid was crowned a champion on the day, taking home an impressive chunk of metal for the mantelpiece. Pietermaritzburg, and the start of the 106-kilometer cycle classic. The historic town delivered her finest conditions.
Weather gods have played its part for once. Everything's gone according to plan, and we're feeling really confident to deliver the half to the line.
It's always a nice one to put on the CV, and me personally, I want to go for the second win back to back, and I think it's going to be a big challenge, but I'm definitely up for the challenge today.
Yeah, it's a new team for me this year. So far, been getting a lot of podiums, trying to get to the victory, but hopefully I can change it today.
We're going to be quite positive, quite aggressive. Normally we let other teams do the work and we just follow. But today we're going to make it hard.
There's a lot of strong teams here today. MTN Quebecer, I think the biggest challenge will come from them through Mchanga and Drummond.
We're hoping at least in the first 20 Ks with the few climbs that there are to really put the pressure on. Hopefully drop a few guys through the main sprinters, or at least make them a little tired.
Everyone feels good and confident and all in a good spirit, so we're looking forward to a great Tsogo Amashova this year. So yeah, we'll put some pressure on and see what happens.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fresh out of Maritzburg, the peloton sliced its way towards the base of their first climb. All riders anticipating the usual tussle, which didn't take long to develop. It was Europcar's Stuart Fitzpatrick and Anton Davis who spun out ahead of the pack, testing the waters to see the reaction from the other teams. Instead, the peloton left them to their games, catching them as they summited.
The pace-up box here was quite fast. MTN sat in the front and they drove it pretty hard. And the group got quite strung out, but not too many people dropped, fortunately.
Our plan was to make hard the race on the first climb. But we tried to do it, but it's not like we need.
And then just over the top, they kind of set up a little bit and all rejoined, and it was quite relaxed from there.
Back in the heart of Maritzburg, it was the ladies who were next to do battle.
Quite a few of our girls have come through from all over, so we have quite a big team today. So it's amazing. I mean, it's really going to be a fun day out of there. The weather's turned out perfectly after the storm last night, so it should be a great day of racing.
This is a big race and we would love to do well here. Beautiful scenery as well, so we're ready. Let's go.
3, 2, 1, and away they go. Give our ladies a big round of applause. Well done. They're out. Remember neutral.
Juanita from Best Mate Ace, she plays really hard on the hill. And so I was suffering a lot. I was struggling to keep up.
It was a really constant hard pace, but I think without the attacks it did feel a bit better than previous years.
Cycling, I think, is a very family-orientated sport.
So it's always nice to get out there and support the race organisers and ride the iconic Comrades route.
Well, I've done Comrades before, so that's why I thought this is a nice challenge to go and do the route again on the bicycle.
But don't be modest, say 10 Comrades.
No, I don't give my secrets away, man.
Wow, someone cycle so far.
You don't always have to be on a car to do anything. You can use your super energy, natural energy, and move around.
This is a qualifier for the Amateur World Champs next year. I qualified this year and didn't go, so I'm hoping to do it this time.
It's flipping fantastic, it's easy, we chill, having a good ride, lovely weather. Yeah, still not tired, so it's only just not ready. You're a mess, man! I'm a proper mess, yeah.
It's my birthday today, 47, and my 9th Amashova.
Happy birthday,
thank you.
Now along the Darden Hills, halfway to Umlaas Road, I'd say.
No, it's been good. I can feel I haven't been on the bike for a year, but enjoying it. It's great.
I'm doing it on a mountain bike, so I'm struggling a little bit, but I'll get there. I'll definitely make it, eh?
I'm my 13th now, so I just chug along at the back, and enjoy it.
See you in Durban, at the beer tent.
Long before the first athletes arrived in Pietermaritzburg, the sleepy town of Hillcrest was given a boisterous and early start as thousands lined up to take part in the 35-kilometer Tsogo Amashova.
It's really great. It's a fantastic family event. And
the whole strategy is to have a good time. There's a whole bunch of us and we're going to go down there and just have an absolute jolt going down.
We're riding today
today for our friend Oliver Sinclair. We're going to do the 35k charity Amashova. Oliver has multiple sclerosis, so we're raising some funds to support their society. Hey, we're ready to roll, eh? We wake, we're ready to roll.
The Tsogo Amashova, famously branded the People's Race, now reaches even further by hosting multiple distances, giving the new faces to riding an opportunity to enjoy the normally busy roads during the best time of day.
It's quite a tough race at the beginning, but it's got some good downhills.
A lot of people have been saying that it's 4 hills down, and I actually counted 6.
Further up the drag in Cato Ridge, the riders of the 65-kilometer challenge found themselves out on course just before 6 a.m. This popular distance in the event boasts some of the best views en route, as well as some of the longest downhills.
This is our first ride on a tandem.
Tandem ride.
So, wish us luck.
My dad's tandem, and the first time we got on it was this morning when we rode from the car to here.
On the approach to Nchanga, the peloton gets ready for a shakedown in the form of a 6-man breakaway. Bonitas, Europcar, Abantu and Westval BMC all represented in this group.
You know, we always knew that we most feared MTN Quebec today, the feeder team. They've got a really strong climbing team, and the section through Nchanga and Drummond, it's really hard, and that was the biggest concern for Nolan.
There was a small split on the Nchanga hill. That's where I was a bit on the limit, you know.
At the bottom of Drummond, the group was down to 5 riders, and the 20-second gap had begun to seriously decrease as the peloton closed in. Determined to keep up the pace, MTN Quebec unleashed Tesfom Okabamariam on the climb up Cassia Road, leading the race for nearly 7 kilometers. The attacks seemed futile with the now gusting winds, the brakes never managing to get far ahead of the steady pace set by the peloton. Finally, just before Hillcrest, riders were able to split the group and a proper onslaught ensued.
There was 3 teams represented in front, so we knew no more attacks would come from the teams at the back. We had to take control with about 40 k's to go.
Then it was all onto my guys to try and bring those guys back.
What's the reason for it?
That's Charity Special Wings Foundation.
How are the legs doing though?
Burning.
We're at the top of Nchanga, halfway point, looking forward to the rest of it. Apparently it's downhill, but yeah, having a good time.
You must have determination, I would say. Friendship.
Yeah, brotherhood.
It's always an honor for us to ride this route because it's a comrade's route.
I don't know if I'm equipped to run it, but definitely cycling it is the way to go, eh?
consisting of Westphal's JC Nell, MTN Quebec's Richard Laser, and Bonitas J. Julius, entered the Durban CBD unaware of any threat from behind. To their knowledge, this was to be a three-man sprint to the finish.
The chase was really hard, and that was really nervous, and it was touch and go.
It was absolutely insane. No one really controlled it. Everyone was fighting for position on the wheels.
It was very fast and tactic. We was on the part of the peloton, and my teammates, they start to bring me to the front.
As we turned right, there was no control. It was a free-for-all.
We only caught the last of the breakaway with 250 meters to go. So, I mean, it was so close. I had to do the sprint by myself and piggyback off the other guys' lead-out trains. In situations like that, the animal instinct kick in, and then you just have to just unleash your sprint at the right moment. I knew exactly where the finish line was, and it worked out perfect.
Yeah, no, team are chuffed. I mean, we've had a very consistent year. A lot of seconds and thirds, but unfortunately we don't have a big win yet. So obviously we want to go for the win, but we're still very content. We got third and fifth place with Calvin Bjorniko.
I feel that I make them small disappoint, but I think they are happy. We'll come better than this, our team, the champion of Durban.
While the final finish time may not have been an event record, the Hoff certainly delivered on the line. Split seconds ahead of Miram Tesham Hagos of MTN Quebec in second and Ryan Gibbons of Europcar in third. Back with the ladies. Having kept a steady pace through the early stages of the race, there was sure to be a break on the climbs to follow.
30 k's to go. Myself and Kim managed to get away from the bunch. Yeah, that's perfect to have two teammates in a break up front.
Race your teammate. She told me that's your win, so make a good picture out of it. And I don't think I'll forget that. I can't describe it. I don't know how to describe it. It's just really happy, and I'm overwhelmed and really grateful to have an awesome team that supports me all along.
Juanita Fenta taking the bronze some 3.5 minutes after the pair from Velo Life, with a sprint for fourth from Charlene Roux and Gree Win to complete the top 5.
My first Amashova, but there was a hill there, 1,000 hills. Oh man, my legs was burning.
We're about 80 k's into the race, and having a nice stop here at the 80k water point, and we can't wait for the end of the race to have a nice cold beer.
Good, I'm busy chasing down my mates. They left 20 minutes before me, and I can't find them, so looks like I'm doing a hard job. But I passed some of them.
The wind's picking up a bit, so it's a bit tougher, but almost there. Almost done.
all the way to the end now.
Okay, let's hammer it for the camera.
We're 40-foot cutting right now. I think we've got about 10-12 Ks to go.
Yeah, no, it's going well. I would have liked to have done better, but well, what can you do?
I can offer you some consolation in that Victor Matfield is behind you. Like way behind you.
Oh, is it? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's consolation, yeah.
There's no favourite part. Only fields all. 75 Ks now. Lekker, awesome.
Feeling ecstatic and really overjoyed that we come to the end and finish the race. Got another one under the belt.
We got a lot of guys who have just started. Nobody leaves nobody. We all ride as a group. We're 100%.
But I tell you something, you know the camaraderie on the road and the people that encourage you, I love it, man. You know, it's the spirit about the racing.
Favorite bit was the hills and the end, the finish line. You know, when our tags, they make that noise, pee, and then you know that I'm done, and then you relax a little bit. And then the smile just comes.
It felt so good coming all the way from Swaziland and at the end of the day getting the medal. It's such an achievement.
The whole atmosphere of the event's a lot different this year.
Having a commercial sponsor of this magnitude raises the profile of every event, and for us as teams,
it makes one feel that you're winning a bigger race, you know.
Yeah, it's always nice to see another sponsor getting involved with the race. Amashova has always been a really nice race.
Each city, as we know, has a big cycle race. Durban's always had its premier race, the Amashova, and so we just thought as Tsogo Sun that if we get behind and sponsor the Amashova, we can help the organisers grow the race numbers. And if we grow the race numbers, then KZN as a province benefits.
Just last week they launched the Go Durban project, which will include cycle lanes throughout the city.
You can ride your bicycle to work, to church, to meetings and all the places. And with the infrastructure, it allows cyclists also to use the road in a designated area.
So it's showing that Durban is really doing as much as they can for commuters, for sportsmen, to create a healthy lifestyle, and it's showing in the sporting events that they're putting on.
People are so happy to see the race finishing back at Suncoast again. I think it is really a very special and very different race from anything else in Durban.
We're looking forward to an event that just gets bigger.
Everyone who took part in the 28th Tsogo Amashova will agree that this year was bigger and better than ever. With the iconic route, beautiful scenery, and sunny seaside finish, why not make a date for 2015 Amashova and be part of Durban's favorite cycle event?